Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome. Today in GT Sport, Red Bull Ring in Group 4 cars. So yesterday I was uploading FIA Nations Cup race, and today I will upload this video because I wasn't uploading videos as I was planning to do on a Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday because my week was fairly busy. So I will also try to upload one more tomorrow so I can have those 3 videos per week. So today I will be doing 3 races into the one video, and this is the first race, and as I said, this is the Red Bull Ring in Group 4 cars. I was practicing with NSX Group 4 car Honda at first, and I was able to set a lap time of 1:36.5, and once again I had that situation where after setting a best lap time in practice, after that I wasn't able to come close to that lap time. So something strange again was happening. I was changing car, I was trying with some other cars, with the McLaren, with Jaguar F-Type, but eventually I picked this car, a Lexus RCF, because all top 10 times were set with this car. So this is the first race. A lobby puts me to the second place. This is the good position, this is a fairly good lobby. So we are going into this first corner. I went a little bit wide, and you can guess Polyphony Digital just waited for that, and I was given a 0.5 second penalty. I will be serving that penalty after this next corner. It's not that big of a deal, it's a short penalty, so everything is going to be fine after that. So we will be using a slipstream from a car ahead until we serve penalty, and hopefully we can get to the next corner without being overtaken or without any attack. So coming to the next corner, and you can see the guy from behind was braking at the same exact moment as I started braking, and something happened there. He smashed into me, pushed me out of the track, as you can see, but he wasn't awarded with the penalty. So I think there is some kind of a glitch or a lag in this game, because Polyphony Digital doesn't forgive that easily. So it must have been a glitch in the matrix when this was happening. So smashing, getting off the track without penalty. So definitely that is it. So now I'm, as you can see, in the sandwich between 2 cars, and somehow I managed to survive that, and I was back in my 6th position, I think. So first lap is ending, second is starting. This Spanish guy behind me was a little bit critical with his driving style, so I was watching out for him. So here I was going into this corner really good. I had a really good exit, and I am now building a gap, a decent gap. So maybe I will catch up with the guys ahead, and maybe I will be presented with opportunity, as I always say, to overtake or to improve. So look at this. This is a cannonball move, cannonball try. I don't know what that was, but he completely missed his braking point. And as I said, I was watching out for him, and I saw that move in my rear view mirror, and I was waiting for him just to go through and to just go through that corner without any stress, of course. So I dodged the bullet, and now we are continuing with the race. This is the 6th position, not that bad. I think that the lobby was putting me into the 7th position, or 7 racing number. So everything in the first 7th position is a good place to be. So second lap is almost done. We are about to go into the 3rd, and this car is I think best balance between good handling and the good speed. So that's probably the main reason why the top 10 guys were using this car. I was using the Honda NSX, but it is very good in corners, but it lacks a high top end speed, so that's the problem. So here we can see in the distance that one car has a penalty, and we are hoping that that penalty is big enough so we can catch up with that car and maybe go up in positions. So going to this corner once again, this is very hard corner. I was either braking late or oversteering while I was exiting that corner, but this time I was doing it good. So car that had a penalty is unfortunately Audi TT Cup. It's a very fast car on a straight line, and no slipstream can help me to overtake this car. So if we have this car in front of us with a decent driver, there is a low chance of overtaking that position or that car. So you will see I will come close to Audi at some point, but even on a straight line and with the help of a slipstream, that car will be building a gap at that moment. So that is how this car is fast. So we need to be careful into this corner because track limits are very strict. Once you are over a track with all four wheels, you will be given penalty. So we must be very careful on this track. This first corner is also very tricky. We can go over that sausage curve, but we need to be very precise. By doing that, we are gaining a lot of time, but if we go only 1 pixel over that sausage curve on the right side, we will be given a penalty or awarded with a penalty. So we now must choose whether we want to have a decent or consistent laps or good laps with a high possibility of a penalty. I think the choice is easy. So you can see here I'm in the slipstream of this car and I'm not gaining, I'm even losing time. So once again, this Audi TT Cup car is very fast. He had a moment there, and even that wasn't enough for anything to be done. So fourth and the final lap. This is the first race on this video. I'm fairly satisfied. I started second, I'm at the 6th place. Everything in the first 7 position, as I said, is good position, so good points, and that is what we need. So of course I was driving a few races before this one. I had a partial result, so I'm still somewhere around those 35-36,000 points. I'm still hovering there. So end of this first race, as I said, 6th place, 6th position, and we are going straight into the next one. So the next race is also interesting because you will see there that one mistake can not ruin your race, but can ruin your day. So here I'm at the 3rd place, 3rd starting position, driving behind an Austrian guy and a British guy. And first corner, as always, we need to be careful to watch out for cars from behind that are doing that cannonball move. But for now everything went really good. So no penalty as in previous race in this first corner. We are behind the car using slipstream, that's a good thing. Once again, this corner is very tricky for me. Let's see how I did it. I braked a little bit late, and now I have a car that is right beside me, I think, yes. So I was looking at this point on what position I'm in the lobby. So I'm at the 5th place. So anything in first 5 positions is good place to be. So here I was careful not to bump into a car on my right side, and by doing that I went wide on the dirty part of the track. I thought that I will be able to stay on the track, but at some point I was off the track and I picked a lot of dirt into my tires, so I now must wait for my tires to clean up. So nothing special was happening until this start of 3rd lap, and I'm still in my 6th position, and car ahead has a penalty. We are catching up with him. It's one more car that is very fast on a straight line, but it's not faster than Audi TT Cup. So I was going on the outside here. I think it's a very good and a clean move, and I overtake this position from this Spanish guy, but he was angry for some reason. I don't know why, because as you can see he's flashing, but maybe he thinks that he will influence my race by doing that, so I can, or I will make a mistake. But I think that that's a child play, so never mind that. We are continue to racing. We are driving, sorry, behind this RCZ car, and I was really close here, but I wasn't going to push. I wanted to be clean. I wanted to avoid the possibility to get a penalty. So 5th place, if anybody else was awarded with a penalty, that will be the good thing. Or if anybody makes a mistake, I will be there, but in any other situation I will be just driving behind this car, and I was not going to be very aggressive. So just to go to the end of this race and to try my luck into the next one, maybe it will be enough to do that. So once again I was braking a little bit late, but I had a good exit, and a Spanish guy wasn't in position to do anything or to attack or to make a move on me. So 4th and the final lap, this second race. So I made a little mistake, you saw there, and I lost a couple of positions, but not that bad. This is still a good place to be. So Spanish guy is still flashing. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. And guys ahead are really close, so this was very close race. Anything could happen here, because first 5 guys are in 3.2 seconds gap, so that was really some close racing. We were all consistent, and we all had good and decent laps. So this second race is coming to an end. 5th position. I'm still in some points. I'm getting some points, so that's the good thing. Now we will be coming into the 3rd race on this video, on this occasion, and game will put me on to the 1st place this time, because it was probably thinking, okay, what the hell, man, I was putting you on to the 2nd place, you finished 6th, then I was putting you on the 3rd place and you finished 5th, so I will put you now onto the 1st place and let's see how you do. So that was probably the way of thinking of the game. So as you can see, I entered the 3rd race and I was on the 1st starting position. After the short warm-up, race is starting, and as we all know by now, I am not particularly fast in the 1st lap, because the 1st lap is a reference lap for me, where I am looking for a pace or looking to establish a rhythm and to just feel a car and tires and a track also. So going into this 1st corner, did it pretty decently, pretty well, and we have a long straight just after that 1st corner, so car from behind was able to use my slipstream, and as you can see, he went a little bit on his side. He pushed me a bit, but not big deal. We are continuing to race. I will now use his slipstream, and I will maybe be in the position to attack after this long straight, but no, French guy was driving defensively, and that was normal thing to do, of course. So we will be looking for our opportunity in the next few corners. So this left corner is pretty tricky. You can gain and lost much in this corner, and I saw he's slow here. I saw that as opportunity, and then I just throttle it. I was throttling it and just continued to race, and I was in front of him. So I was surprised why he was that slow, but nevertheless I overtook his position, and now I'm back at 1st place. So after that I saw in my rearview mirror that they were starting to battle, they were starting to bite and to scratch each other. So I knew that I will probably have a good gap after just few corners, and that's only thing I need to do is to drive this car back home and to be, of course, consistent and not to make any big mistakes until the end of this race. So I did just that. This is the fourth and final lap. As you can see, nothing special was happening. I was relaxing and I went a little bit too deep on this corner, so I was given a half a second penalty, but I was far away, or enough far away from the cars behind, so nothing was changing. So first place, that was it for today, my 3 Red Bull races. So if you like this video, please click the like button. If you would like to listen or watch some more, please do subscribe and turn your notifications on. I will be uploading videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. That's the least plan. So thanks for watching, see you next time, and the V-Man is out.